Put your hands up.
Yo, speak a little louder, dude. Why you whispering, bro?
Put your hands up.
Sorry about that. Hands are up. Hands are up.
What are you doing around here?
I mean, I got a spot over here, just like y'all got a spot over here. I'm with the regulators.
Oh.
Mount up. Let's go.
Okay. Which one's yours?
It's right over there.
This one right in front of us?
Yep.
What you got in there? Safe house, warehouse?
Safe house.
Oh, shit.
I need somebody to come with me really quick.
Come on.
What's going on?
I got you. I'll go with you. Come on. Let's go.
No,
no,
you're gonna talk to him. You're gonna talk to him.
I misunderstood.
I'll be right back. There's another guy looking for us, and he's Kian got the drop on him right now. I'm gonna go get him.
So the regulators, you guys stay up in Mirror Park, right?
Yes, sir.
You got any beef with people right now?
Shit. I mean, I usually don't fly into town at this time, but I guess we do have some beef with Static and the Ballers, but I'm not 100% sure what the status on either.
Ballers. You ain't fighting Legion?
Who the fuck are Legion?
Another gang out there. Hardcore
Nah.
killers.
Not that I know of. I mean, I hope not, because that's gonna be number 3.
Okay. Alright. And you just passing by checking your shit over here.
I just got out of jail. I ran up here to grab something real quick, and Warmella over here just snatched me up.
Yeah, I did.
Who's the leader of your group?
Jason Flowers. That's the
give
OG.
him my phone number and have him give me a call sometime today.
Alright. Alright. Got you. You want mine?
Alright. You have a good day and
Yo, lady, none of your business, bruh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, shit.
Yeah, fuck her up. All right. Yeah, don't let me catch you over here again.
What's your name?
Warmella.
Warmella. That's how I'll remember it. Bye.
All right.
I said we tax those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
Man,
fuck?
I parked all the way over here.
Yeah. What the fuck? I don't think that guy won.
Oh, that fool just come up to the safe house? What's he doing over here?
Yeah. There also apparently someone else and wait, is he over here?
Hey, do we know any of those names that Chody put in the thing?
IRC is popping up. Did Doug say something about Static? What's going on with that?
Yeah, that was me
Yeah,
typing
we're
up.
good, we're good. Should we go talk?
Yeah. What about Darami?
I
I
got
think he's.
some guns. Want to bring them up to the stash house and drop them.
All right.
I think they're going to go snatch up that other guy.
Word.
They'll be back.
All right. You want me to kick it off?
Yeah, so what's going on?
All right. So, yesterday morning, I get a phone call. I was hanging with Moth, or my homie, probably met him before, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Ceviche want to talk to me. You can come along, whatever." So Ceviche was asking all kinds of things, like, cause he's been away for a while, like, what's happened to Bandit? What happened to BU? All kinds of things like that. And I'm like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, is Tony dead? I don't believe he dead." Blah blah blah. Reason was, up in Polito, there a grave for Tony and some other lady. Let me give you a photo.
There's an actual grave.
Yeah, he took me to it. Or sorry, Vinny took me to it.
Ooh, let the dogs out. Oh.
Ready for war.
Here's the photo of the grave. A honey bunches that died a couple years ago. You can see from the date. And then it showed Tony, his grave. And so I didn't think anything of it at the time, other than I'm pretty sure the Mill family own all the cereal company, like Honey Bunch of Oat, Tony the Tiger, all their names like cereals and shit.
Yeah.
But so anyway, then late last night, like 1 a.m., midnight or something like that, we about to like call it a night. I'm with like Moth and like a couple other homie, and I get stabbed during a B-boost. So I decided to go to a hospital, and there's like a shitload of people that like looking into the viewing room, you know, where the surgery take place. And I was just curious. I'm like, man, I wonder who like got hurt, or like why there all these people here. So I start looking, and I'm like masked up and shit. I'm like looking, trying to figure out. And that's when I saw this. I'm going to go through these photos one at a time. I noted that Rhoda was inside, and it was the Mill family. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that doesn't like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why the fuck she with the Mill family right now? So I'm like trying to figure it out, and I test her, and I tested her. I'll tell you exactly what I sent her. I said, what happened? And she only replied, got a call. I am emergency contact. I'm like, okay, that's kind of like strange. And like, I'm like, who is it? And she didn't say anything. And then I noticed that in the photo, you will notice, I'll name them. There is Rosa, the sister, Tony, the person who I think is Joey, the one that, you know, messaged all of us after the whole incident.
Is he the bald one or the blonde one?
The bald one. I'm assuming it's Joey based on who I heard, and it kind of makes sense. And then the blonde one is the lawyer. The lawyer, the sister were at the, you know, situation. Right? So I'm assuming that Joey, especially like how he carrying himself. On the outside, you notice the photo. There's the purple hair lady. There's the guy in the white shirt, the guy in the green shirt. And then it was Sana. And I already was like, yo, they all with them. And I noticed because when we like interrogated Shamu, Sana name kept popping up. She like in that circle. So I'm like, bruh, what the fuck going on? And I asked Sana like who it is. And she told me it was Jack Jackson and he died or some shit. Well, I didn't really believe that, especially because the police were coming in and out and they were all trying to identify who I was. Like I was clearly sussing them out. And from the moment Rosa noticed I was there, her cell phone coming out, Sana's cell phone coming out, the sister cell phone coming out, like they're like testing each other or something,
like
bro.
They in the IRC together.
Yeah, probably something like that, dude. They were like it was obvious. They're all taking turn, like pulling their phone out and shit. She looking at me, Sana trying to.
Why have we never asked Rosa if there was an IRC? There probably fucking is.
Oh, would not surprise me, dude. So then, you know what happened after this? So Sana now trying to convince me that it Jack Jackson. And I'm like, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. Like, why Rosa and the Mill family there after everything that happened? Like, she should see them and run off. Well, that's when the fifth photo happened. Look who's in the fifth photo, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
That's
my
Tony
god!
Yeah.
That's Tony Rico right there.
This can't be.
And now I'm just like, bruh, this some bullshit, bruh. And I'm pissed and there ain't nobody. Now, I got Moth, my homie. He do anything that he see, do it to him and me. You know what I'm saying? I tell him to go outside and start taking photo of what leaves. Because I want to know who the dude is in a blue shirt. And I want to know who going in the ambulance. Because they threw Tony in the ambulance. The guy in the blue shirt got in. Let me share the other document. He took these photos. There we go. So now in the passenger seat, the guy I think is Joey. This is the one that Moth took. And that ambulance has Tony in it. Notice there's someone with the rainbow color EMS, and then the EMS that driving. That's gonna be important in a second. And that Rebla come back to Joey. Joey got into that vehicle later. Now you might be like, okay, well, what happened next? Well, I tell Moth, I'm like, bruh, they have an ambulance. They must be taking him somewhere, right? You don't take a body away from the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Did you leave him at the hospital?
Yeah, he at the hospital. Why would you take him away from the hospital? So I tell him, I'm like, yo, go to Sandy. I'm going to go to Polito. We're going to check out, like, where the fuck these motherfuckers going. I get to Polito, Sana there, and some other people. I'm like, oh, fuck. They brought him to the Polito one. That's when, if you go back to the photos that I showed you, this is where I kind of got fucked over. Cause like this motherfucker in the chef outfit, I thought was Tony, because he was running away from the area, but it was just a booster.
Yeah, I was wondering what this is. Like, this kind of looks like Tony, but who the fuck is
I thought
this?
like, yo, they dressing his ass up, bro. And so I go back to the place after interrogating this guy, and son of God, no one dares. We're like, oh fuck, maybe they brought him somewhere else. We get to Sandy Hospital, and there's so many police and helicopter. They're like looking for like with their flashlights for like 15, 20 minutes. And that's when I noticed the photograph I snuck that from the back. In the first photo, that came from the back. You're going to see his sister there in handcuff along with the lawyer in handcuff. Also, if they look in with their flashlight, probably there was a shootout and they were involved. Then notice the second photo, those two people, it's the driver of the ambulance and the other lady. So these are people that we can pick up and ask them what the fuck happened.
My assumption is they got held up or tricked or were in on it, and we're trying to transport him out of the hospital. Most likely.
Vinny was calling.
Where y'all at?
Was wanted
Yeah, we're in
before
the warehouse. The
I'm coming now.
the gang.
You're in the gang warehouse, the safe house.
Yeah, the safe house. I always forget.
All right,
Safe house.
All right, we're on the
Yeah.
way back
Why
now.
is she
All right, bye.
off? That's what I don't get.
Well, they were
Removing the
probably-
body?
I they tried to steal him from or save him from the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was probably going to go to jail after he got out of ICU for his warrants. So they tried to probably break him out. And
Oh.
maybe they did. Maybe he got away safely, but they ended up getting caught.
Exactly. Like there were definitely a huge shootout. Now the thing is, me and Moff were like going hella detective. I didn't know who to call because like there was no one around. Gomer was cleaning money. Like I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I tried to do the best I could. Now he was up on a roof. I'm driving around with another pair of clothes, and police kept trying to ID me. Like one cop was like, yo, you look sus. You're wearing a clown outfit. Who are you? And I'm all the way over at the motel. Then I change. I get another car. I'm getting pulled over for stupid reason to try to get ID. So I'm getting more sus that they're trying to like hide something. That's when I noticed that these three individuals like walk out of the clothing store, and it's when they saw me, they like started to like panic. Like kind of like,
Document this on?
yeah. I'll get to
Which
that.
one? Oh, okay.
No, these are three other people. And I'm like, okay, maybe they're undercover. Maybe it's the Mill family, but they're sus and just the timing is bad because the cops are still there. So I end up calling Curtis. I noticed he was in a racing thing. I call him down. We pull these three motherfuckers over on the side of the road. And it ended up being Sana, another lady called the other lady name is Shiko Sino. No, sorry. Scarlett Strega. And then the man name was, I got to find the man name. And so we brought him to Hill, and I'm like, what the fuck happened at the hospital? I like separated them. And first the dude wasn't saying anything. Sana wasn't saying anything. So I told the dude, if you don't motherfucking tell me what the fuck happened and stop playing games, I'm going to clack your friend. And he still didn't say anything, so I clacked him. Then I put both of Sana and the Scarlet lady back in the vehicle, went somewhere else. On the way there to the next place, I asked Sana, why you lied to me about all this? And she more or less said, like, what she does with the Mills family, stay with the Mill family. What she does with Changang, stay with Changang kind of shit. And so I pulled her on the side of the road and I put a bullet in her head and I said, you ain't my cousin, bro. And I drove off. And then the last lady, I brought her to the power plant. And I told her, you had 24 hours to tell me what the fuck happened at the hospital and what this is all about. Otherwise, I'm going to keep you alive so you can watch your friend and your family die, dude. And that's going to be on you, homie.
And what she said?
She like, I ain't going to say anything. Oh, yeah. Sana also said that, too. She made it really clear that she wasn't going to say anything about anything that happened at the mill at the hospital. So I was like, all right. You
Okay.
getting you Tupac now. You know what I'm
So-
saying?
The long story short is Tony Mills is somehow alive.
Yeah.
The Mills family, as well as Rosa and Sana, were seen down at the hospital, visiting him while he was in ICU, coming out, awakening.
Yeah.
And we assume that he was broken out of the hospital by the Mills family, who then were later caught. It's unknown if Tony was caught as well. He may be out there safe, but some of his family members got arrested, probably did some time, and they may be safe as well. Yeah. Sana is showing support for the Mills, and Rosa as well.
Yeah, that's another thing I missed.
So I
is
want to
that-
fill you on one
Well,
thing.
let me just
Rose-
finish and then tell him what the Rosa conversation was. That when I asked Rosa the question, she was very clearly not telling me shit, and I think she was with Sana trying to get me to leave by giving me a fake name. It wasn't until she knew I took a motherfucking photograph that, and like 5 minutes later, that she's like, "Oh, he's still alive. They found him," or some shit.
Did you share the photos with Kay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw him.
Yeah, Rami.
Was Chad outside?
Yeah, he's outside.
Is he good? He just tried to call me.
Yeah, Rami.
This morning,
I'm gonna go check on him. All right.
This morning, Jack Jackson gave me a call because I called him last night because I talked to Chody and he mentioned, oh, that the hobo guy, the person that they were telling me was dead was a hobo dude. And so I called him last night because I'm like, see if you're around. Like, was there anything involved in that? He done no shit. I told him he's got to talk to you because he told me a bunch of shit went down. Like, they still trying to clap
What's up?
Tony.
Outside. Get ready to fight. I don't know.
Me too, or is it 5?
Yeah, come.
Okay.
We're all here already.
Oh my God, I should have put the armor on before. Fuck. Damn. I missed so many shots.